here. I know the value of the lesser chi replenishing pills quite well by now. Because the lesser chi replenishing pills are meant for people in the 7th to 9th layer of the body tempering stage, one pill should be worth around so taels. The bottle Sumu has given me contains 10 pills, so its worth is around 500 taels. Sigh. You can't really do much with 500 taels. It really is you. Do you need me for something? Not really. I just wanted to say hi to you, that's all. All right, I'll be taking my leave. Hey. One burnt incense stick later. Why are you following me? No particular reason, this is the Black Winds marketplace, I'm just casually roaming around. What's wrong? Am I bothering you? Don't follow me anymore, if you do then don't think I can remain courteous. In what way? Like last time? Arg, whatever. Welcome. What have you set your eyes upon, little brother? My products are inexpensive but have great quality. It doesn't matter if it's for yourself or for others, it's definitely worth it. How much do these kinds of stones cost? The inflamed young stone? It doesn't cost much, only 500 taels per stone. The price is reasonable, but even if I were to sell all my family belongings, I wouldn't have enough for it. It's a little bit too expensive. Surely you jest. All my products have a clearly marked price, I'm not asking for an exorbitant price for them. You can go take a look at other vendors, you will see that my prices are rock solid. Little brother, the products I'm selling here are actually belongings of a gang, I can sell them for more but definitely not for less, else I would have to pay for them out of my own pocket. Please don't make things difficult for me, gangs? There's only one gang in this area, the Sanguine Gang. That's right, this shop is owned by my family. Do you want these stones? Nod, if you promise me something, then all these 10 stones here will belong to you. Little miss, do not fret. I will inform my parents about this matter. How about it? If you promise me something, then they're all yours. This should just be a simple matter to a man like you. Keep dreaming. Yo you. Sell it cheaper to him. It's all right, 500 taels is fine. Will these lesser chi replenishing pills do? There's a rule in this marketplace which allows you to trade with items rather than money. Normally complete cultivation pills are also considered a currency. Yes, they're fine. There are 10 pills in this bottle, that should be around 500 taels, go ahead and count them. I have handled this deal properly. Little brother, to help you out a little, I'll give you this seedling, it's not worth much anyways. What kind of seed is it? It's a seed of the triple yang fruit, we found it when our gang was mining the inflamed yang stones. The fruits that can be harvested from this tree are low-grade earth-tier spirit fruits, but they will only grow when the tree has matured. I am afraid that even if I plant this thing down, I won't be seeing any results for the coming 10 years or so. But since it's a goodwill from the shopkeeper, I'll accept it nevertheless. Thank you. Hey! Wait for me. Why won't you wait for me? I need to think of a way to shake her off. If she keeps following me to the Skyward Pavilion, then what will other people think of me? Her reputation is not that great after all. Perhaps I'll be able to scare her if I walk into the deeper parts of the Black Winds woods. So we're actually heading deeper into the woods. To be honest, I'm not quite familiar with Yan Kai yet. What should I do if I follow him and something happens? But there's also the possibility that he just wants to scare me away. She's got quite the courage to follow me up to this point. I'll scare her when there are no people in the area anymore, that'll show her. Junior brother Chang, you got beaten by that guy? He looks like someone who's just in the body tempering stage. Things were going to my head back then, he's a really odd guy on top of that. When I lunged out with my sword, he actually blocked it with his bare hand, whilst grabbing a hold of my arm. This is the reason why I met defeat the other day. Have you looked into what kind of relations he got? Yes, that guy is just a trial disciple. No background, no nothing. A trial disciple? I think the Skyward Pavilion only has 10 trial disciples in total, right? And you're saying he's one of them? Yes. At first I was still quite worried of other people in the Black Wind Woods, so I couldn't really make a move on him, but I didn't imagine that he is trying to get that beauty. She also came willingly with that useless person to the deeper parts of the woods. It seems that heaven is on our side. It sounds like Junior Brother will not only get his revenge, but also the woman he desires, truly killing two birds with one stone. Even though Senior Brother wants to let me have the honor, I can't leave Senior Brother out of the fun, even more so since I was the one who asked Senior Brother to help me out. Junior Brother sure is generous. Let's follow them and look for an opportunity to strike. Why are you being so affectionate? Just come with me this one time. I won't ever bother you again in the future. You're really delusional, aren't you? Am I not pretty? Is my figure not good? Are you really not attracted to me in the slightest? Your looks aren't bad, your background is impressive too, but your personality is distasteful. You're saying that I'm filthy? Yes. You are merely a trial disciple. I took a liking to you, and yet you do not appreciate my kindness. Don't you know that there are a lot of people who would love to have my attention? If that is the case, Princess, why do you insist on bothering me and not look for those people you were talking about? Young Kai, you're a fool to reject me. If I tell my parents about this, don't think you'll be able to live another day. And what if I kill you right now, will you still be able to tell them? You're just joking, right? My temperament has its boundaries. Come out. It's you guys? Miss Mayor, we're just here to take his life. Please step aside for the time being. We don't want to see you injured. That's right, if you get hurt in the process, I in turn would also be hurt. Yang Kai, you have to listen very carefully to me if you don't want to die. That guy, Nu Tao, has broken through the 5th layer of the initial foundation stage just half a month ago. Cheng Xiaofeng and him are worlds apart, and they've come together now as well. You won't be able to match them. Can you match them? I'm not strong enough, but they wouldn't dare to kill me. If you comply with my request and listen to me, then I will guarantee your safety. Never mind then. You would rather die than listen to me? I'm sorry, I would rather not owe you anything. And as of right now, you won't know who will be victorious. I see how it is. Go ahead and preserve your pride then. That's the Miss Mayor I like. I knew that the Miss wouldn't stand in my way. HMPF. You're Yang Kai, right? If you get to see the netherworld, don't come looking for me to blame you stuck your nose where it didn't belong. Do you comprehend, or do I need to help you understand? If you want to take my life, come and get it. Let's first activate the pure Yang secret art. An extremely violent tendril of heat carrying a massive amount of Yang is crawling into my chest through my meridians. My channels have gotten accustomed to the intense pain I felt before, but the situation is still the same. The massive amount of Yang is still flowing through my channels. A drop of Yang essence? Another drop. I had to put in thrice the effort before, but now I've already formed 2 drops of Yang essence. Huh? 1 drop has suddenly vanished? Maybe. The inflamed Yang stone. There's not even a drip left of all the Yang Qi that was originally in this stone. I have absorbed everything in this short time span. Junior Brother Chang, let's go at him together, in case something happens. Okay. What has that guy been idling around for? Such blazing hot Qi. Last time I fell for your little trick, don't think this young master will fall for it a second time. How is that possible? Senior Brother Nu, please save me. Be careful. Pew pew pew. Junior Brother Chang has actually been killed by you. What trick did you use? You're also going to die. You asshole, I'm going to kill you. Last time they had a group, but they had no murderous intentions, but this time I can't show any mercy. My life is being threatened. Shut up and come fight me instead. He's just at the body tempering stage. How much Qi could he possibly have? The force he exerted with that technique was huge. It most likely took a lot of Qi, which means that he won't be able to use anything like that again. He's still using Qi. And his strikes are also carrying a scorching energy with them. HMPF, he's just at the body tempering stage. I'll just drag him into a battle of attrition. I'll wait until his chi is depleted, and then I can finish him like a fish on a chopping board. Nu Tao is dragging this fight into a battle of attrition. A mere body tempering stage cultivator has no chance. Nu Tao doesn't even have to make much effort. How is this possible? If a cultivator is in a fight, his Ka will slowly be depleted, hence he becomes weaker and weaker the longer the fight lasts. But why isn't that the case for him? Bang! Wah! I'll let you go today. Yang Kai. But you killed Junior Brother Chang, you're dead meat. Pew pew pew. I originally expected Yang Kai to come begging me for help. This is not what I had imagined at all. Pew pew pew. Stay there, I'm going to see what they carried with them. Some tails and 2 bottles filled with some pills. They're still worth a reasonable amount though, not bad. Are you short on money? I can give you some if you promise not to kill me. It's not as if I'm a bandit. Why would I need your money? If I'm short on money, I can earn it myself. Come over here. Stand still. What are you afraid of? I told you to come. Why are you still standing there? If you listen to me, I won't hurt you. I'll listen. Good. You'll take this one. He just wants me to take the corpse. Follow me. Even though that place was far from any road, you never know if some annoying lovers head into the deeper woods to have some fun. If people would find out about this, it would definitely be troublesome. They've both been killed by scorching chi. If the Storm Manor catches onto this, it wouldn't take long before they found out that it was me. It's safer to throw their corpses far, far away, so the Storm Manor will never be able to find out what happened. Attach these rocks to their bodies. You're an accomplice now, you should know what that means. Yes. Why does it seem like she's happy? Clever girl, those are good qualities that others like. Chang Xiaofeng and Nu Tao were the aggressors. If I didn't kill them, then I would be the one who died. So this is why even if Umair sells me out, I won't be afraid. Let's go. Have you killed a lot of people before? This was my first time. But you seemed very used to it. When you killed them, you didn't even blink. It didn't look like your first time. I don't care if you believe me or not. Stay here and wait for me. Take care of my clothes. Splash. Feels good. Yang Kai. I also want to wash myself. All right, then I'll lie down here. He has not looked at me even once. Am I that unattractive? Your body is very nice. To be honest, this is the first time I've done something like this in front of a man. You're also the only one who has touched my body before. The reason why I acted as I have for the last couple of years is to get more qualified personnel for our gang. It was also to create more friction between the Skyward Pavilion and the Storm Manor. That's also what I hope to achieve by getting myself involved with you. Do you believe me? Yes, sure, but what does it have to do with me? Excuse me, I won't be a nuisance to you in the future. Well, I will just take it as if this problem has been solved. Goodbye. Destitute Dragon Ravine. Killing Chang Xiaofeng and Nu Tao has costed me a drop of yang essence. My dantian is completely empty now. I need to hurry up and cultivate again. By the way, I cultivated a drop of yang essence myself. After absorbing the inflamed yang stone, it granted me 2 more drops, but then one suddenly vanished, as expected. There's a rhythmic beating coming from the core of the seed. It's as if a heart is beating, it's surging with vitality. It seems like a drop of yang essence from my dantian has been absorbed by the seed. If that weren't the case, how else would this seed be able to undergo such an absurd change? Ah! A drop of yang essence. If I don't have some tool to help me, it's going to take a lot of days and effort to be able to condense 1 more drop. Wait! The seed has undergone such changes. If I plant this and wait until it bears fruits, what kind of results will I get to see? And now it's just a matter of time. I guess I'll just head back and meditate. The second day. The rate at which I absorb chi has definitely increased. It has just been one night, but my channels where yang flows are already saturated. I think that I can condense another drop of yang essence in approximately 3 days. The seed has already sprouted into a seedling just as long as a ruler. That cannot be possible, it has only been one night. How would it be able to grow that fast? Or maybe this is the effect of that drop of yang essence that went into the seed. That could actually be the case. It seems that yang essence drops have a lot of different uses, they don't necessarily have to be used in combat. In one night it has sprouted into a seedling, maybe it will bloom in a couple of days. The money I have invested was undoubtedly a very wise decision. This place is next to the destitute Dragon Ravine. It's a place not many people will visit. Even if any people were to come, I doubt they will notice the tree, so I'll just head back. Where's my broom? Senior Brother Yang, have you come back? Yes, Junior Brother Zhang, what have you been doing? Why did you take my broom? I helped you clean up. In the future, Senior Brother does not have to worry about this matter anymore. Every day we will send someone to help Senior Brother clean. Senior Brother only has to focus on cultivating from now on. That's not very appropriate, is it? Not at all. Senior Brother has taught Cheng Xiaofeng and his group a lesson last time we came across them. We are also a big group with lots of people that can take rounds every day. The amount of work is not much. Please accept our offer, Senior Brother. If you acknowledge us, junior disciples, then let us help you. If you don't, then we will drop this matter. If you put it like that, I will be accepting my junior's favor. Please come inside and have a glass of water first, Junior Brother Zhang. It's all right. Young Master Su has ordered everyone to cultivate to our utmost. If we were to slack off, we wouldn't be able to call ourselves junior disciples anymore. I'll be going now. Please take care, Senior Brother. It seems that I won't have to worry about wasting time on cleaning in the future. Junior Brother, please accept my challenge. Senior Brother Yang. Out of everyone, why did you challenge me? I admit my defeat, I accept. My own eyes allowed me to witness that the junior disciple who once has consecutively lost 417 times is slowly getting more powerful. I feel like I'm sharing his sense of accomplishment. Even though I have nothing to do with Yang Kai's improvement, I have been watching him for 2 years already. 5 days have already passed since I planted the triple yang fruit seed. The sapling is now as tall as 1 zhang, and it seems that it still grows a lot every single day. In just a few days, these 3 flowers will have turned into fruits. When that time comes, I can finally munch away. And it's needless to say that these few days have also been quite productive. Inside my dantian, I have been able to again condense a single drop of yang essence. The pure yang secret art has allowed me to develop vigorously. I don't have to swipe the floor anymore since my juniors are taking care of that now. This made it possible for me to invest even more time into cultivating. These days, I've also been inquiring about the Storm Manor's activities. But the Storm Manor has not been making any moves. It seems like Umair has not sold me out. This girl, she is trustworthy after all. It's almost the 8th day of the month again. I can finally use my contribution points. I just obtained the indestructible bones divine body on the 8th day of the last month. At that time I was still in the 3rd layer of the body tempering stage. After 1 mere month, my humble self has actually reached the 8th layer of the body tempering stage. If someone were to use some kind of miracle drug or loads of top-grade pills to assist their cultivation, my speed would still be unrivaled compared to them. Contribution Hall. Treasurer Ming. I have not seen Yang Kai for quite a while. It seems that his strength has increased. He is already shining so brightly at his age, who knows what he will become later on. Then again, I have seen numerous people achieve nothing at all in the future. Have you come to exchange something? Yes, I think I have 59 contribution points for this month. Not bad. What do you want to exchange them for? I would like 29 stalks of withered barren grass and 33-leaved remnant spirit flower. Okay, please wait here. Here you go, this is what you requested. Thank you. Little Yang Kai, Could you tell me what you ate last time you were on the Black Wind Mountains? I have no idea myself either. It was a trunk of bright red fruit. I just ate it because I was hungry. A bright red fruit, bright red, whatever, but it seems you are not planning to exchange for the bone marrow pill anymore. That is right, it's best to rely upon oneself to become stronger. I will just rely on the stock that I consumed. The way I saw things before was too narrow and shallow. Not bad, not bad. I am impressed that you were able to ascertain this principle by yourself. You have to keep working hard though, so that this lucky yet accidental encounter won't go to waste. The disciple was taught well. Then I'll be taking my leave now. This familiar pressure. It's a little bit overwhelming. At first I thought the incense burner wouldn't be of any significance when cultivating qi. I now see that I was mistaken. Under the influence of that strange essence, the flow of my yang qi seemed as if restricted by a layer of heaviness. It became extraordinarily slow, requiring me to circulate 1 inch at a time. And because it's restricting the circulation of my true yang ke, this process is negatively impacting my cultivation by quite a bit. 2 days later. The speed of accumulating qi hasn't gone up in the slightest. Is this incense burner just for diminishing my cultivation speed? Let's put it back before it needlessly lengthens the time needed to recover qi. Wait a minute. It seems that the speed of the flow of true yang qi inside my body has gone up. It's faster than it was 2 days ago. I see how it is. This incense burner's existence is not for hindering the cultivation of qi. On the contrary, it's giving me some kind of great benefit. It's just as if someone has gotten used to carrying a 1,500 kilograms rock at all times, but all of a sudden that rock gets swapped for a 150 kilograms rock. It will seem as if the person has grown wings and is flying. The incense burner probably restricts the cultivation of my true yang secret art for a short period, but if we look further beyond, this small demerit brings a huge benefit with it. It's a worthwhile investment. It has been a mere 10 days, and already the lower-grade spirit fruits have grown from nothing to a full fruit. That 1 drop of yang essence sure did something great. It's pretty good. The spirit fruit enters the abdomen with the help of the pure yang art. It's as if it's being destroyed by fire. The heat it's giving off quite the pleasant and warm feeling. Unexpectedly, I've been able to condense 3 drops of yang essence. If we combine them with the results of my previous cultivation, there would be a total of 4 drops in my Dian. If I eat the remaining ones too, it might be plausible for me to break through to the 9th layer of the body tempering stage. This violent heat is originating from the channels through which vital energy circulates. The yang essence drops are added one by one in my Dian. The yang energy from the destitute dragon ravine is permeating through my pores. The processes are interacting through each other. The 9th layer of the body tempering stage. I really did manage to break through after all. That doesn't mean that the artistic contraption from consuming those fruits has vanished though. The 10 drops of yang essence which are being stored within my Dian are revolving around, seeping out through all directions, entering my internal organs, blood, flesh, and the channels through which vital energy circulates. The yang drop's yang inflammation is able to purify, it burn the impurities within the body, further strengthening the organs and the channels through which vital energy circulates. This breakthrough is a huge step forward for me. My strength now can't be compared to what I had before at all. Besides the growth of my strength, when I broke through, I also got to know the faint feeling of the artistic contraption of just now. It's only that it's too mysterious, I cannot completely comprehend it yet. Even though I have been going through hardships for many days, time did fly by really quick. A whole 10 drops, not a single excessive dribble remains when I broke through. They all seeped through my body. If I want more yang drops, then I'll have to buy and absorb some treasures with the yang attribute. Then again, I'm as poor as one could be. Hold on. Why would I buy those treasures, rather than buying some seeds? As proven by the outstanding yang essence drops, the only requirement to grow spirit fruits easily is to have a seed which is compatible with the yang essence drops. Albeit that seeds are pretty rare actually. I roamed half a day on the Black Wind marketplace, yet I didn't notice anyone selling seeds. It's understandable. In order to grow spirit grass and spirit tree seeds, you need to find a suitable environment. You will also need to take care of it carefully, and only after a lot of years, only then you will be able to get some results. Who's going to waste their time like that? If you've got that much dedication and time, it would be better to cultivate instead. I'll head back to the Black Wind Marketplace once more. As I thought, there are no seeds to be found. That leaves me no choice but to visit the vendor of the Sanguine Blood Gang. Whatever, I guess I'll go to the stall and take a look. Senior brother. Over here. How come you're managing a stall here? I just broke through. Young Master Su told me to come here and be carefree, to relax a little. And coincidentally, some brothers need some things to assist with their cultivation, so that's why I came here to try my luck. I see how it is. To buy some things. And for what purpose has senior brother come here? What do you need? I might have something which could interest you. If you need it, you can just take it with you. A herb seed with the yang attribute. Do you have one of those? I don't have something like that, and to my knowledge, there are very few people who sell seeds on this marketplace. I also came here to try my luck. How about this? I'll put up a sign for senior brother to see if we'll be able to get one of those. I'll be here for 2 more days regardless. Who knows if we'll be able to get lucky. All right, then I'll be relying on junior disciple Li. Yam Kai talked a little more with Li Yuntian. He became aware that the strike Su Mu received last time was pretty severe, not forgetting about the scolding Su Yin gave him. The pompous young master has restrained himself, cultivating day in day out, and has already broken through to the initial foundation stage. After parting ways with Li Yuntian, he headed to the stall where he bought the inflamed yang stone. Hey, little brother, you came back? What do you need this time? Those triple yang fruit seeds you gave me last time, do you have any more? I don't. I already gave little brother the seed I owned as an extra. I see. Sorry for bothering. Hold on, little brother. What's wrong? The triple yam fruit seed I gave you certainly isn't the only one around. There were loads of those seeds. Though I only got a hold of one of them. There are more seeds? They were taken by other people. If little brother really wants them, you'll have to look for those people. Where are those people right now then? They're at the mining area of our gang. Currently, inflamed yang stones and other minerals are being extracted from there, but the problem is that even a disciple of the gang won't be able to enter the mining area that easily. It will be even harder for an outsider like little brother. When will they leave that area? They won't be coming out of there for a while. If little brother wants to meet them, you might have to wait for 1 or 2 months. 1 or 2 months, that will take way too long. Do you have some sort of way with which I would be able to make it inside? Rest assured, I only want to purchase the seeds for the triple yang fruit tree. I can't help you there. I'm just one of the many gang members. But the other people could help you. Please inform me about it. You can go look for the little miss. If she comes with you, the people from the mining area won't obstruct you. My relation with your little miss is a little. You're lucky. Coincidentally, the little miss came to the marketplace today. She's resting in that building over there. If you really are in need of the seed, it would be better to ask the little miss instead. That other day, I thoroughly made that woman suffer, but this time around I'll be the one to suffer, though I don't have any other options but to ask her. Whatever, if I have to lose face, I'll just lose face. There's nothing I have to apologize for anyway, so why be scared? Who is outside? This voice sounds a little like that of Umayer's, though it's a little off at the same time. Miss Meyer, it's me, Yam Kai. I would like to meet you. Little sis, is that person outside the Yam Kai you were talking about? Yes. Why is he looking for me? It seems like he isn't the type of man who doesn't look at attractive women like you thought he was. You know, some men are just pretending in order to entice young ladies like you. They will seize a chance and capture your heart, telling you that you're special. Sister, he's not the kind of person you think he is. If he isn't, then why has he come to look for you after all those days that have passed? He probably knows that you can't forget about him, so now he has come to make a move. Sister, you can only think bad of other people. Although, What is the reason he has come to look for me? If you're blind to the truth, you will regret sooner or later. I'm done on this subject. If he's looking for me, then it's probably something urgent. I'm going to ask him. Little sis, want to make a little bet with me? What kind of bet? I want to bet whether he's a hypocrite or not. If he really is what you say he is, then he should be behaving normally. But if he isn't, then don't blame sister for being cruel and ruthless. Sister, what are you doing? HMPF, just watch me. Sister, don't be rash like this. This technique, I'm not going to be able to make any sounds, and I'm also unable to leave the scope of it. You can't see me from outside either. Sister is going to act as if she's me. No reaction. It seems I really have caused her too much pain that day. Whatever, let's leave. Come in. Pardon my intrusion. Pew pew pew. I don't know why, but Umair is especially enchanting today. She is way more charming than when I met her before. Though her smile is making me feel a little uneasy, it's as if I'm being ridiculed. This woman really is as daring as I thought. Other women would usually be ashamed to death when someone sees her like this, though she even dares to hold her fan like that. She really isn't an ordinary person. But how was Umair able to grow this much in half a month? This person is extremely audacious. What kind of person would look at beauty as nonchalantly as he does? Maybe he's just ignoring it. Nevertheless, it's really insensitive of him. Although his eyes are very clear, they certainly don't show the slightest amount of indecency. Miss Metter, it has been 10 days, and you have become even more enchanting. You flatter me. I'm only speaking the truth. Miss Mayor, the reason as to why I won, let's take it slow. It's hot outside. Have some tea to clear your throat. Take some rest first. Sure. How does senior brother Yam like the tea? These tea leaves are flat like a palm, slim, straight, and graceful. The tea's tincture, a verdant green, at its core, the taste of flowers. These leaves are truly great. You understand tea? Just a little. And what if you had to compare the tea with me? The tea is good, the person even better. Hee. You're really funny. That's mean. Someone as strong as my sister toying around with a cultivator at the body tempering stage. It's too easy for her. If they are only going to talk, then Yan Kai definitely won't do anything embarrassing. It's only if my sister is going to use some kind of trick. Who knows what might happen then? Please wait for a moment. I'm going to get something I want to give to you. All right. Something indeed does feel off, but I really am not sure what exactly it is. I remember it was somewhere around here. Where'd it go? Ah. What's wrong? Be careful. What happened? There's a bug. Where? Over there. Women really are interesting, being scared to this extent even though being a cultivator already. It's fine now, I've gotten rid of it. I'm sure it's still. It's gone. Is it really gone? He could actually restrain himself. He didn't try to take advantage of me. Thank you. What happened to your ankle? They got hurt when I tumbled over a moment ago. Let me take a look. It's red and swollen. Don't move. I'll get some medicine and treat you. I'm going to begin. I've suffered so much this time. So many years have I remained pure. It's only because I made a bet with my little sis that I got touched and hugged today. Though what he is doing feels quite warm, and looking at his expression, 17 really does seem like he doesn't have any wicked ideas. Yan Kai, HM? Would you like to do something else with me? Will he agree? Yan Kai, what kind of answer will he have for this? Miss HM? When I treated your wound, I used one of my most precious belongings, the blood coagulation ointment. Even though it isn't that expensive, it has allowed me to witness the warm expressions of others. What does that mean? What I want to tell you is, I used this precious bottle of ointment to treat you. So please do not think too much of my violation just now. Let's not have this farce go on any longer. What are you saying? I do not understand. Miss, I already said it like this. Are you still not willing to admit it? Admit what? I really do not get what you are talking about. Then I guess I'll have to say it more bluntly. You are not who met her, you are probably her twin sister. Why would you think so? It all came down to my sight, miss. It really was as I thought. I was unsure whether or not you were who met her the whole time, but now I am certain that you're not her. He was testing me. Since when did you start becoming suspicious? When we started drinking tea. There is the scent of a woman on the cup combined with the faint lip print on it. Right here. I thought to myself, perhaps some woman has used this cup not too long ago. That very person should be Miss who met her. From this alone, you deducted that I wasn't met her? The second thing which made me suspicious was the vibe around you. After flattery, Metter's charms are slightly more immature, while yours are resembling nature itself. I like the way you put it. Continue, is there any more? Third, your scent compared to Meyer's scent is also different. Her scent is a little sweet while yours is quietly elegant. Idiot. Fourth, there's more? Ah, the fourth was because of the wound on Miss' feet. From the outside it looks just like a regular sprain, though the problems that you actually caused it from the inside. This was your greatest flaw. Miss Metter is still a young girl, moreover a cultivator. How could she hurt her own feet that easily? I indeed was careless in that regard. Since you're willing to tell me, did you notice any more flaws? Let's leave it at this. Speak. Let's not talk about it anymore. When I allow you to speak, you should speak. Why would you stop halfway? I'm afraid that I will make Miss angry. Make me angry? Then you saw something poorly, perhaps? Aren't you aware you should sometimes give in when you are in an argument with women? If I give in, I will get hurt. I'm sure that I won't be able to beat you. I suppose you're a little sensible. All right, I promise you that I won't get angry at you. I also promise that I won't hurt you. All right. Truth to be told, it isn't really a flaw of yours, it's just that Miss looks a little different from Miss Metter. Where do we not look alike? Your bottom, one side is bigger than the other, unlike Miss Metter, whose are well proportioned. There is no need for Miss to take it to heart. If one does not look closely, it will not be easily noted. So you're implying that you were looking closing at me a moment ago? I indeed looked a little too much. I had these suspicions. If I could not see any difference in the end, it would only mean that I needn't to look like I did. This man, he has an incredible insight. From the moment he stepped into this room until exposing me, it only took him half a cup of tea to raise so many suspicions. Although he is young, his skills still inferior, he is unmistakably a talented person. Yang Kai, right? Considering you had offended me just now, this miss will allow you to have two choices. What kind of choices? The first choice, the hand which you touched me with needs to be chopped off, the eye with which you looked at me with needs to be gouged. Then, you will be pardoned for your mistake. Let's hear the second choice I have. Smart. The second choice you have is to leave the Skyward Pavilion and join the Sanguine Gang. I will explain to Father to grant you a small group to command over yourself. Do I have any other choices? You don't. Then I won't choose any at all. Are you compelling me to take action? I was hoping Miss won't actually be taking any action. This is not the Sanguine Gang. If the slightest word spreads of a fight, Skyward Pavilion's enforcement disciples will be investigating too. I'm sure Miss is not delighted to be tied up with inconveniences either. If I kill a mere trial disciple, why would the Skyward Pavilion try to deal with me? If Miss really does want to finish me off, Miss wouldn't have propositioned things as such. And I already told you a moment ago, I used my most valuable possession, the blood coagulation ointment, to treat your wound with. I really hope you will not think too much about the violation of mine. A bottle of blood coagulation ointment should be enough to compensate what I lost. Remember that you. If you say it like that, I'm afraid I don't have solutions either. You know yourself that what happened was provoked by your own actions. Stinky brat. Never mind, I won't think too much of it this time. Miss is kind. To be honest, what you said was all true. There was one part where you were wrong, however. What part? I haven't thought she would be powerful to this extent. A slight hand gesture is enough to make someone appear and disappear. Only the experts at the pure foundation stage or above should be able to do something like this. Sister, don't be mad. What happened this time can't be blamed on him. It's not as if I'm blaming him. The part you were wrong about is that Metter and I are not twins. Not twins? We are not. I'm 10 years older than Metter. The universe is truly boundless. There is no lack of strange things. For what reason did you come looking for me today? I have come to purchase some yang seeds. Let's go to the mining district. There are none here. Then if you will, Miss Metter. Sister, we'll be heading out. What do you mean, one side is bigger than the other? Aren't they clearly the same? Stinky brat, making irresponsible remarks, so detestable. Pardon my rudeness for what happened the other day. It doesn't matter, you didn't scold me. I have heard even worse things from other people. Am I not still alive right now? Don't you hate me? What should I hate you for? To be honest, I originally did detest you, but I couldn't hate you anymore after what you did. What I did? Ah, that day when Cheng Xiaofeng and Niu Tao suddenly appeared, you stepped in front to protect me. Even if it was something you did unconsciously, it still was the only time in these years that someone wanted to protect me from their heart. I don't remember. You're pretty difficult to understand. I'm not difficult at all. Don't you know that having fun is one of a woman's instincts? I haven't really gotten in touch with women. Really? Yes, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten played around by the two of you on that day. Your words are really mean. You're lucky that my sister isn't here. If she were, you would have gotten a real beating. Your sister, first layer of the pure foundation stage. Impressive. Ha ha. I've noticed you've got some guts. There hasn't been a guy in the past who dared to talk to sister like that. Is one side really bigger than the other? It must have been her clothes. Tell her that she shouldn't take it to heart once you see her. And how about mine? Are they really well proportioned? Your body is great. This is something you won't have to belittle yourself on. How much longer until we are there? We'll have to walk for 2 more hours, even though that area is in the Black Wind Woods. It's in the very center of it. There's a mineral vein under the ground level there. A couple of years ago our Sanguine gang noticed it. The liberal faction then guarded the area and started to mine there. The products from that area are all very peculiar. Peculiar? How so? There are 2 types of stones that get extracted from there. One is the inflamed yang stone and the other one is the yin essence stone. 2 types of stones, though they have a mutually destructive effect on each other, and that mineral vein it's possible for them to exist both at the same time. I have no idea how that is possible. That really is quite curious. The experts of our gang have also been cautious of this unique mining area, but it's been mined for several years now and nothing out of the ordinary happened, and the profits our gang gains from that mining area aren't small. Your Sanguine gang really is blessed. Truth to be told, it was a coincidence that you were able to meet me today. If you waited one more day, even if you wanted to find me you wouldn't have been able to. I suppose you have been blessed as well. Where were you going to leave for? I wasn't planning to go anywhere. After what you told me last time, I suddenly found what I had done these couple of years wasn't really right. So that's why I decided that I will shut myself off from the outside world and cultivate. After I become powerful myself, I'll carry my father's burdens as well, just like sister. It's great that you're able to think like that. Sanguine Gang mining area. We have arrived. Miss Grandpa Long. This is our gang's deputy head, Grandpa Tien Long. I greet Elder Long. Miss, why have you come to the mining area? It's hot and filthy here. It's not a place suited for little miss. Quickly head back. If your father hears of this, he will scold me. That won't happen. Father wouldn't dare to scold you. You are a very important person. Father would only honor you. Grandpa Long, this is a friend of mine who has come to the mining area to buy some goods. Could you grant us access and allow us inside? Enter the mining area? He isn't a disciple of the gang, is he? I am a disciple of the Skyward Pavilion. Disciples not of the gang are not to enter. Even regular disciples can't be granted access for no good reason, let alone some outsider. Miss, why did you bring an outsider to this place? You're still young and not aware of what could happen. These few years the gang has profited a lot because of this mining area. Other people could be envious. Especially some certain kinds of people like thieves and robbers. If I didn't guard this area personally, who knows what kind of a mess would have become of this place. This old bastard really likes to scold. It's quite unpleasant hearing him talk. Grandpa Long, you're misunderstanding. He isn't here to steal anything, only to buy some stuff. Buy stuff? Why would anyone come to here to buy anything? This excuse is quite interesting. Kid, I don't care what kind of objective you have, scram. If you dare to show up here once more, don't think I will let you go unscratched. This ignorant person is too full of himself. But if something really were to happen, I would be the only one to suffer. Are you trying to start something, coward? Unstoppable, you really want to fight with me? I can't move? How'd this happen? It couldn't be that the old man Shaq led me. I didn't imagine that this old bastard wouldn't be afraid to lose face. The difference in strength is so great, yet being a little displeased is enough for him to try to kill me. Damn it! Move! How is this possible? A binding technique by someone from the nascent soul stage, how could he have broken free? You dare escape from my bind? HMPF, you're done for. Grandpa Long, he is my friend. What are you doing? Slaughter all intruders probing for information of the mining area. These are the wishes of our gang leader. I told you, this friend of mine is only here to buy some stuff. He's not here to probe on anything. Grandpa Long, do you not believe the words of mine? I would not dare not to. I certainly do believe the words of Miss. As I thought, then why are you still acting like this? I acknowledge my mistake. I hope Miss is able to forgive this sin of mine. I wish for Miss to excuse me now. Just remember, there could be a lot of accidents if outsiders were allowed inside the mining area. Please wait, old man. Old man, the me right now, is not your opponent. But in 5 years, 10 years maybe, I will come to repay this debt. I hope old man will be able to live until then. Ha ha ha. I don't need your concern if I'll be able to live until then or not. You're the one who's doomed to not be able to live until then. Savage brat, you have to be more careful in the future. I will. I'm really sorry. I didn't think that Grandpa Long would be like this. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have brought you here. No problem, I wanted to come myself. Luckily the indestructible Bones' divine body came in handy just now, otherwise I would have been dead. I'm not really able to go against the wishes of Grandpa Long either, if he really doesn't want you inside the mining area. How about this, I'll go purchase some of those seeds for you and you wait right here. All right. Mayor is protecting him. How exactly do you want me to kill him? Just kill him. I have never seen little sister Mayor being this earnest with a guy. This kid has a pretty good relationship with Mayor. If we let him be, it truly would be disastrous. Yes, I certainly haven't seen Mayor be this protective of anyone. I even had to hold back this time for the sake of her safety. It was a little out of the ordinary. Mayor has gone to the mining area alone. Could Grandpa perhaps try to take him out once more? That is not a big problem for Grandpa to do. Killing him will be easy. But if he actually got killed, Mayor would probably come to hate you. Is that something you wish for? I do not. But allowing him to keep developing with Mayor? That's something I cannot bear to see. You. Learn a little more from your big brother. Look closely how he handles the women he likes. If you really want Mayor, you will have to use your own heart. Grandpa can kill someone in your place, but Grandpa shouldn't get someone else's heart in your place, right? Human hasn't been able to get a son his whole life, only those 2 girls, Jiaoer and Mayor. If you and your brother are able to get them both, the Sanguine Gang will belong to our Long family in the future. For 6 generations now, the Long family has laid down their lives. It's time that we get a turn in leading the clan. It really is our long family, which should act as the head. Grandpa can rest assured, Mayor won't be able to escape from me. Big brother probably will be able to get Jiaoer too. Yes, it's right for you to have this kind of attitude. Grandpa, about that person. Look for an opportunity yourself, his strength isn't much, you can defeat him alone. Yes. How come the live of vision still hasn't disappeared yet? Yang Kai. You've returned. Take out your hand. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Thank you. You've helped me, I'll give you something in return. What do you mean? Come with me. It's here. Remember the place where I'm standing right now. Underneath this spot, approximately 70 zhang down, there should be some uncommon stuff to be found. How do you know? I've cultivated a type of skill which allows me to detect all yang attributed energy within a certain area. Underground, on this very spot, is a treasure containing the yang attribute. The energy it's emitting is being sent out in waves. It's 1,000 times more pure than the inflamed yang stone. Huh? You don't believe me? I do. Great. Even if I have no clue as what exactly is underground, I do know that its value isn't measly. And apart from that treasure, there should also be some other stuff, but to feel what those things are exactly is outside of my capabilities. Though I reckon the secret which lies down below is probably your Sanguine Gang's mining area's singular source. In other words, it's probably because of their existence is why there is a mineral vein underground in this area. If what Yang Kai said is true, then the secret which lies down below here is of great significance. You're a smart woman, you should know what to do. I understand. Then we will part ways for now. Wait. Let me walk you out. No need. Then please be careful. I will, bye. Yang Kai told me something so important, it's evident that the way he thinks about me has changed. I remember last time, his speech and facial expression were true to himself, always bossing people around. Though this time it was a little different, he has become much more soft. He really is a man who 15 easy to understand. Ever since he got humiliated by Long Zitian that day, Yang Kai had been spending all his time cultivating near the destitute dragon ravines. During that period, the triple yang fruits were ripening well. But there were also things that weren't going so well. After 10 days of cultivation, there are indications that I have reached the peak of the 9th layer tempered body, and I feel like I'm just one step away from breaking through, but I simply can't seem to grasp the essence of ascension. Breaking through to the next major realm isn't as easy as breaking through a minor layer. Some sort of catalyst is necessary. Even if the concentration of qi in one's body is sufficient, one needs to be able to understand the essence to break through. Speaking of which, now that I'm no longer using the incense, there has been a significant increase in the efficiency of the pure yang secret art. But since all of the yang liquid droplets I've condensed these few days have been used on the triple yang fruit seeds, there isn't a single drop left in my dantian. No use thinking about it, let's continue cultivating. 1 day later. Darn it. It's been a whole day and I still can't break through the bottleneck. Why can't I break through? I've been progressing so smoothly up till now, there's no reason for me to be unable to break through. This Yang Kai, there's a hint of corrupt qi within his yuan qi pulses. Why is this happening? This is a clear symptom of his cultivation being corrupted, but he's only breaking through from 9th layer tempered body realm to the initial foundation realm. Such corruption is unheard of. At this level, even if one wanted to be corrupted, one could not. Only when one reaches a higher level of cultivation, only then might there be a chance of something going wrong in the process of cultivation. This is weird. A sudden burst of pure, concentrated heat. The moment the burst appeared, all signs of getting derailed disappeared, and his yuan qi immediately stabilized. This is pure yang strength. How could there be an energy of such pure yang attribute? There are plenty of disciples who choose to cultivate fire or yang attribute martial techniques, but none of them boast of a yang qi as pure as his. Wait. It's happening again. There's a strand of corrupt qi emitting from him. he's once again at risk of corruption. Another burst of pure yang strength suppressing the corrupt chi. I've never seen such an unbelievable situation occurring for any martial practitioner trying to break through to the initial foundation realm. Normally, although the breakthrough would be met with some resistance from the world, but given that it's a low realm, one can push through with a bit of effort. But Yang Kai's situation is clearly different. The resistance he's feeling is much greater than everyone else's. It's almost matching that of when I broke through to a major realm. This chaotic feeling, is it supposed to feel like this when breaking through to the initial foundation realm? There are two different streams of energy clashing in my body right now. One is the Yang Yuan Chi I cultivated myself, the other is the corrupt energy emitting from my bones. They are using my body as a battlefield. But when the Yang Yuan Chi gains advantage, my thoughts clear, and my whole body feels refreshed. Ugh! Is this tug-of-war of energy ever going to end? I can't leave him alone. But I also can't afford to be recognized by him. Let's change my outfit. It will be dangerous for him if this goes on. I have to help him out. If this goes on, he will be in danger. I must help. Usually, a person cannot be disrupted during a breakthrough. But Yang Kai is different. He's overflowing with the intent to battle, a heated clash that would get his blood pumping. The only way to satiate the desire is to give him what he wants. A battle. I hope nothing major has happened during the time I wasn't looking. The disturbance seems to have gotten stronger. There's no time to lose. Who's there? Who cares? I've been aching for a fight. This is the perfect opportunity. Impossible. I used strength equivalent to third layer initial foundation, which should give me a clear advantage, but why are we evenly matched? Oh, it's just a little girl. Pissed. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Crap. She's only slightly stronger than me, and yet she can play me like a monkey. Think of this as punishment for speaking ill of me. 50. Who sent you to kill me? Yang Kai has already broken through the body-tempering realm and is starting to reach the initial foundation realm, but he's still getting stronger bit by bit, not showing signs of stopping. Not gonna talk? Every punch of his is infused with burning hot Yuan Qi. Whenever I get grazed, I must make a conscious effort to disperse the pure Yang Qi that invades my body. Looks like I've underestimated the purity of his pure Yang Qi. It isn't something that can be cultivated through just any martial technique. That mark. I realize that you look like one of my sister's disciples. When did he find out? Hey. Crap. Oh, did I guess it right? Can't let him remove my mask. Who would have thought I'd get such a strong reaction out of a random comment? It hurts, Where's she go? I was actually right? Her strength is so much greater than mine, she could kill me with her pinky. Why bother faking such a hard-fought battle? With that fight, the restraints preventing me from further cultivation have been lifted. Absorb as much of the energy of the world as possible, and guide it to flow through the body, using its tremendous force to cleanse out the veins and marrows. Every cultivator will be presented with this opportunity when breaking through to the next realm. As for how much I can get out of this, that's up to luck to decide. 300 meters away. I didn't expect Yang Kai to realize my true identity, but at least I helped him break through. So it wasn't all a waste of effort. Who's there? Greetings to the Pavilion Master. You are not a disciple of my High Heaven Pavilion. There is no need for such formalities. Not at all. As a close friend of my master, it is only right for me to show you such respect. Meng Wuya is blessed to have a disciple such as you. Those two of mine, sigh. It's like that region has been separated from the rest of the world, protected from all external interference by a giant invisible hand. This kid will most likely cause quite a ruckus with his breakthrough this time. It's best to take precautions beforehand, so others don't find out. Why is the Pavilion Master so interested in Yang Kai? Well, for now, let's observe how Yang Kai fares. There's a roaring storm within a 30 meters radius of him. It's quite a ruckus indeed. But why? It's only a breakthrough to the initial foundation realm. Yamkai's body is so swollen, just how much energy did he absorb? Even with the barrier that the pavilion master erected, I can still feel an awe-inspiring pulse of Yuan Qi from him. This is Yang Yuan Ke. Yang Kai absorbed the energy of the world. And then Yang Yuan Qi soon after that. Although that is also a type of energy from the world, it's completely different attributes. He's done. The barrier was removed. I'll be leaving first. Do send your master my regards. Yes. I should go and take a look at which layer he's managed to reach. Second layer initial foundation. He is already at the level of second layer initial foundation. During this one breakthrough, not only did he improve his cultivation by one major realm, he broke through one minor layer on top of that. Am I dreaming? Even though my own cultivation has been progressing at a divine speed, I've always taken things one step at a time, never breaking through two layers at the same time. Oh. It's like this, huh? Third layer initial foundation. Monster. It's been 2 hours without any more sudden jumps. Time to go. When I broke through, 2 streams of energy were absorbed into my body. The first was the energy of the world, but this energy was not stored in the Dantian. A portion of it was used to fortify my body, while the rest was completely absorbed by my bones. The second stream was the Yang Yuan Qi that was drawn up from the bottom of the destitute dragon ravine. It has been condensed into 5 drops of Yang liquid, which are resting in my Dantian right now. In the process of breaking through, I've also gotten a rough idea of the path ahead. Indestructible Bones' divine body gives me a power boost when I am injured or when I feel pain. But this power can't appear out of nowhere. There must be an energy source that supplies this power. Thinking about it that way, it makes sense that it would be able to absorb energy of the world. It absorbs the energy of the world now so as to be able to feed it back to me in times of need. I always thought that I could only absorb energy of a pure yang attribute, but it appears that this is something worth experimenting. If I really can absorb energy of attributes other than yang, then my rate of cultivation will most likely increase once again. That said, I made it all the way to third layer initial foundation in a single go. The initial process of setting the foundation for Yuan Qi within the body, initial foundation realm. Even though I already had Yuan Qi in my body before this, the breakthrough still has some rather significant implications. The Yuan Qi forms a large revolution within the body, bridging it to the world. The efficiency of the pure Yang secret art has further increased. Plus, after breaking through to this realm, cultivation is to some extent even easier than it was in the tempered body realm, on the condition of a good cultivation environment, of course. Now, the whole world appears different. My senses have all been sharpened. I can hear a person breathing in a 150 meters radius. Sumu's voice? Is he getting beaten up again? But this is within the inner sector of the pavilion. Even if he were beaten up, it should be during a challenge battle. Can't blame his opponent if he loses in terms of skill. I've nothing better to do right now, so why not check it out? Something's wrong. Excuse me. What, you scared? Ah. Oh, shut up. Not a winch from him even when Sumu's punch lands a direct hit. Their chi pulses are so similar, so their battle strength should be about the same. Why is the fight so one-sided then? What's happening? Brother Yang. Why is Sumu losing so badly? Their battle strength shouldn't differ much, right? Young Master Su is currently at second layer initial foundation. That person is at third layer initial foundation. If it were a fair fight, young Master Su wouldn't go down that easily. But this despicable bastard is wearing a defensive artifact even during a friendly match with fellow disciples, causing all of young Master Su's attacks to lose their effectiveness. Defensive artifact? Yes, 11's Grand Elder's grandson, Wei Zhuang. It was the Grand Elder who gifted him that defensive artifact. Another spoiled heir? The tension between the Grand and Second Elder have influenced young Master Su and Wei Zhuang to view each other with hostility. Now that he has the chance, he's not going to show any mercy to young Master Su. Oh, so it's a boring internal strife. Brother Yang, please find a way to save young Master Su. With his personality, young Master Su will suffer grave injuries if this goes on. In a friendly match between fellow sect disciples, you should be prepared to get beaten up if you are weaker. Surely the disciples of High Heaven Pavilion aren't afraid of that? But this isn't a fair match. Wei Zhuang is depending on the power of the defensive artifact. The world isn't fair. It's the survival of the fittest out there, you should know that already. Come on Su Mu, don't hold back. I will stand here without resisting. If you can make me feel pain, we'll call it my loss. Then take off that turtle shell if you got the balls. If I still can't floor you, then you are my grandfather. How bold. You dare mock me. I'll make you pay for those words. What's the matter, done already? It ain't nap time yet. Call me Grandpa, and I'll spare you. Ha! You're still laughing? Keep laughing. Go on, laugh. Young Master Su. Want to save him? Answer my question. You want to save him? Then kneel. Kneel down obediently and kowtow to me, and if you make me happy, I'll spare him today. Don't listen to him. You shut up. I didn't think they were willing to go this far for Su Mu's sake. Ha! These bunch of dogs that you've trained are unexpectedly obedient. Go on. Simply kneeling doesn't show much sincerity. We humbly beg for Brother Wei to show mercy. I didn't expect Li Yunqian's friends would be so loyal. Wei Zhuang. I will never forgive you. Neither will I. Young Master Su. Y'all. Go get them. Yes. Bastard. 54 moves fine, right. Brother, let's spar. 0 of. HM? This guy isn't one of Su Mu's underlings, right? Checking Su Mu's injuries without ask ing me first, how disrespectful. Thank God, he simply fainted. Who are you? I'm asking you who you are. Trial disciple Yang Kai would like to spar. Yang Kai? The Yang Kai that's suddenly become famous? You flatter me. If there's no one else named Yang Kai in the sect, that should be me. What a joke. A mere trial disciple dares to challenge me. What gives you the right? According to the rules of the sect, as long as the difference between cultivation does not exceed 3 layers, disciples are free to challenge each other. I'm at the 3rd layer of initial foundation. What about you, worm? 3rd layer initial foundation. Impossible. Yang Kai has already reached 3rd layer initial foundation? Didn't he take 3 years just to get to 3rd layer's tempered body? Did I remember wrong? Strange, wasn't Yang Kai at the 8th layer tempered body when he challenged me? How did he make this much progress in less than a month? If he's already at the initial foundation realm, why is he still a trial disciple? So I have the right to challenge you, yes? If you are as strong as you claim, you most certainly have the right. I just hope that you're not afraid of death. I hope you aren't afraid of death either. How arrogant. Come, I'll let you have 1 punch for free. Even with pure Yang Yuan Qi, it seems that I can't damage him. In fact, I was the one who was damaged by the rebound. Ha ha. Is that all you have? What? What's with this fighting spirit? Pew pew pew. Why do I feel a draft near my stomach? My embroidered cloud-locking mail. This embroidered cloud-locking mail is an ordinary stage mid-grade artifact. Its rank isn't that high, but no initial foundation stage should be able to break through its defense. And yet, in just a single move, this 3rd layer initial foundation disciple managed to slice it open. Hey! What was that weapon he just used? Don't tell me that blood-red weapon was also an artifact? Breaking my artifact like that, you're courting death. Defense artifact, ain't much, huh? To think that a blade formed from Yang liquid would be this sharp. Don't you dare hit me. You brat. You might not know this, but my grandpa is the Grand Elder. Touch me and you're dead. I wonder who is gonna die first. You dare. I've already done it, haven't I? My grandpa will really murder you. In sparring matches between fellow sect disciples, killing brings no consequence. If you lack the skill, then you really shouldn't blame it on anyone else if you are killed. So what if your grandfather is the Grand Elder? He doesn't own the section, he's crazy. Don't even think about surrendering. I'll kill you before you can get the words out. I did want to surrender now. In a sparring match, if one side feels as if they cannot match up to the other, then they are allowed to surrender, and the match must stop. But now, I can't even bring myself to say I surrender. I can tell from the serious look in his eyes, he's not joking. What do you want, then? Simple. I just feel that Sumu is better than you. You were only able to win because of that artifact. He's better? How is he better? I just beat him, my social status is higher than him, in which way is he better? Don't believe me? Let me show you. I can't move, hey, y'all. Want to save your young master, Wei Zhuang? Then prostrate yourselves and kowtow to me. If you make me happy, I'll spare him today. That's exactly what Wei Zhuang said a while ago, right? You're asking for his death. If the blade goes any further, it'll pierce straight into my heart. What are you waiting for? Hurry up. If I die, y'all won't be spared either. Quick. Y'all want to live, right? Do you now see how Sumu is better? Are you happy now? Wait, don't tell me, everyone stop. Arg. Brother Yang. Brother Yang, are you okay? Who was that? Young Master Zhuang, are you all right? I'm fine. Thank goodness. Sorry I arrived late. No, the timing was perfect. Oh right. Brother Chow, as a disciple from the disciplinary hall, you would know the sect rules well. What's the punishment for someone who attempts to commit murder within the sect? Depending on the severity of the case, punishment would range from breaking their arms and legs and expelling them from the sect to executing them on the spot as a warning to fellow sect disciples. This person just tried to kill me. I'll leave it to you to make the call. Really? You saw everything when you arrived, didn't you? Indeed, he was holding a weapon at your chest earlier. Had I not interrupted on time, you may already have fallen victim to his vicious character. This person has some real guts, attempting such a crime in front of a crowd. Bullshit. That was just a sparring match, nowhere as serious as you say it was. What are you trying to do, twisting the truth like this? Really? Only a sparring match? Of course. If you don't believe me, you can ask any of the onlookers, any of them can tell you what happened. In the first place, Wei Zhuang was the one who started it, Brother Yang was the dragged into it. Anyone willing to vouch for that? Quick, let's leave. That's the Grand Elder's grandson, we can't afford to meddle with these things. We saw everything. No one will be better as a witness. You yourselves are guilty of ganging up on him, how can you serve as witness? Ganging up? It was Wel Zhuang who instructed his men to challenge us. What do you mean by ganging up? Chao Zhengwen, don't think that you can fake the truth as you wish just because you are a disciplinary hall disciple. High Heaven Pavilion isn't owned by you. How dare you? As the face of the sect rules, the disciplinary hall is always just. Doubting our judgment is yet another crime. You. Where's your proof? Always just? Yeah, just indeed. Apprehend them. We'll leave it to the Board of Elders to determine their punishment. Take them away. Bring Brother Su to the second elder. Yes. Sorry about that, young Master Wei. Don't let the one named Yan Kai off easy. I swear I'll take revenge for humiliating me today. You should know what to do. Young Master Wei, the commotion caused today will certainly be brought to the attention of the Board of Elders. It may not be wise to make a move now. There's no harm in waiting until the Board of Elders make their decision. But I can't wait any longer. No worries, I will make sure to punish him so that he understands the consequences of displeasing young Master Wei. But don't kill him. I want to do that myself. As you wish. High Heaven Pavilion Forest Jail. Sorry to drag you into this, Brother Yang. It isn't your fault. I couldn't stop myself from intervening in that dogfight. Dogfight. So you're calling us dogs? Scuffle, dogfight, same difference. True, but don't worry, young Master Su won't leave us by ourselves. Just wait. He'll definitely get us out of this place in a few hours. Tell me, what is this animosity between the Grand and Second Elder about? Ah, that has to do with the Sect Master. Oh? Tell me more about it. You've heard about the incident of the Sect Master and his two disciples from young Master Su. Since that time, he brought second disciple back to the sect and banished him into the destitute Dragon Ravine. He's rarely showed himself. He has even neglected the management of the sect, leaving the Grand Elder in charge of these tasks. Perhaps he's gotten too ambitious after all these years playing the acting sect master. The Grand Elder has started thinking of himself as the actual sect master. Second Elder didn't let it slide. He often points out how Grand Elder was overstepping his boundaries, so they naturally came to bad terms after a while. If things aren't peaceful between the elders, then their descendants will fight too. I'm sure that's how things came to be between Su Mu and Wei Zhuang. While the cat's away, the mice will play. Just wait till the sect master is back, you'll see the Grand Elder grovel. Stop talking behind his back. We shouldn't badmouth our elders, regardless of how we view their actions. You're thinking the same thing. But I won't voice it out. Master. Here to visit me again today, dear disciple? I'm happy that you're so filial. Master, there's trouble. What's wrong? You're telling me that Yang Kai brat has already reached third layer initial foundation and, moreover, has defeated Wei Zhuang? Yup. Looks like he found something great in Black Wind Mountains that time. This rate of cultivation certainly is surprising. Master, please stop with your musings and start thinking of a way to help him. Why are you so worried about him, dear disciple? Worried, me? You look very worried. I just don't want to see him being beat down so quickly right after he realized his potential for cultivation. You're that close with him? Not really, but I did observe him for over 2 years. You know about my duties at the Shadow Halls, I was in charge of that area. But enough of that, please find a way to save him, Master. He's going against the Grand Elder this time. It won't end well if there isn't someone on the same level helping him. Second Elder might not care, so that someone has to be you, Master. Dear disciple, it's hard for me to step in. This is High Heaven Pavilion's domestic issue. It's not right for a mere caretaker like me to stick my nose in. Olale, my dear young lady, please stop being stubborn. Even if I do nothing, Second Elder will definitely make arrangements. This time round, Yang Kai only got involved due to Su Mu. If he does nothing, who would ever want to serve him in the future? What if? No, humph. If you refuse to help him, then I also refuse to go to the aggregation ground of Ninein. Your disciple's cultivation will probably stay at this level forever. What makes you say that? Please tell me, why won't you go if I don't help? You don't care about his life or death, so why care about mine? You're a cold-hearted man after all. Young lady, my dear young lady, let's take a step back, shall we? I am but a bag of old bones, I can't withstand your bullying. He's cultivating a yang attribute martial skill, and the yang yuan qi inside him is pure beyond comparison. Yang attribute yuan qi? How pure? More than 5 times as pure as the person you found. You've personally tested it? Yes. If that's so, I really can't let anything happen to him. Disciple, do you dislike him? No, then, you like him? Not that either, I just don't dislike him. Right, right. You know what to do when you get there. You must first promise to not fall for him, only then can I save him. Master, what are you talking about? I haven't even spoken to him yet. It's not that I don't want you to love, just that there's no one here whom you can fall in love with, since you are destined to reach heights that no one else can attain. At that point, you will be able to live hundreds, perhaps thousands of years, and be forced to watch your loved one gradually age and eventually die. I don't want you to go through that kind of suffering. Ma, he's already gone. Sorry. Excuse me. Sister Sue. Yes? Young Master Su was knocked unconscious, and some of his followers have been captured by the disciplinary hall and locked into the forest jail. Explain. What happened? It was roughly like this. Sister Sue? She left? High Heaven Pavilion Forest Jail, it's been over 2 hours, and there's still no news? Also, Su Mu fainted back then. I wonder if he's regained consciousness by now. Which one's Yam Kai? I am. Come with me. There's a person who wishes to meet you. Don't follow him, Brother Yang. He may harm you. Wait here for young Master Su to save us. Let him go. Whoever dares interfere is making an enemy out of us. Disciplinary hall. I'm sure you understand the consequences of that. No worries, I'll just go take a look. Be careful, Brother Yang. Humph. Acting cool. Please. He's probably sent by Wei Zhuan. I should attack first to get the upper hand. Pew pew pew. You've got balls. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. According to their chi flow during that exchange just now, their strength should be around Initial Foundation's realm. The one who sent me flying earlier, in particular, had a violent pulsation, so he must be in flowing chi realm. 1 against 5, not to mention the difference in cultivation. There's no way I can win. How courageous of you to actually pick a fight. Hey, you want to beat me up? Of course I'd resist. You're quite smart to have figured out our objective. You should just quietly receive the beating so that young Master Wei can be happy. If you resist, we can't guarantee that you will leave with all your limbs intact. Let's see you try. How stubborn. Get him. Pew pew pew. Stop. We'll leave things here. He'll die if we continue. Fuck. What is he? He hit me once earlier and I thought my teeth were going to fall out. He almost got me down there. If I hadn't dodged that, the one lying on the floor right now would definitely be me. He's tough for a trial discipline with only 3rd layer Initial Foundation's cultivation. Feel him. There's something wrong with this Yuan Chi pulsation. How does someone of 3rd layer Initial Foundation have this kind of strong chi? It's clearly at the peak of Initial Foundations, and just a single step away from the flowing chi realm. How can he still stand? He's coming. Pew pew pew. Impudent. Swirling wind palm. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. To think that his Yuan Chi would be so bizarre. Let's gank him. He's finally down, again? He's possessed. Brother, what do we do? What a madman. Who cares anymore? Beat him. What's happening here? S.I. Sister Sue. Brother, what now? I've seen this person before. Yan Kai, was it? Who was involved? Everyone. Good. Thank goodness she didn't do anything. Brother, what's that on your chest? HM? You did something to them? MHM. You all right? I'm fine. Please bring Li Yuntian and the rest out as well. What about Su Mu? He wasn't imprisoned. They should have sent him back. Those people won't dare touch Su Mu. Li Yuntian. Brother Yang. Sister Sue? Why are you with Brother Yang? Come on out. Whoa. The light hurts my eyes after staying in the dark for so long. What a group. They're here to target you, aren't they, Sister Sue? Move. High Heaven Pavilion Rank 2 of the Young Generation. Jia Hongchen. Sister, please, you don't have to trouble yourself with me. I am only fulfilling my duties. I said, move. Sister, I can't allow these people to leave now. They have broken the sect rules. Until the elders reach a verdict, no one will be allowed to take them away from here. Sect rules? I dare ask you, brother, which rule have we broken? Instigating a group fight, attempted murder, disrespecting the disciplinary hall, any of the three is enough to warrant expulsion from the sect. Why is it that the disciplinary hall only captured one party then? Where's the other party? If it was a group fight, then there must be an opponent. The other party? Who would dare to capture the grandson of the Grand Elder? Attempted murder? Show me the corpse then. Attempted murder. According to that logic, shouldn't every spar be considered attempted murder? Why don't the disciplinary hall just capture all the disciples in High Heaven Pavilion then? As for disrespecting the disciplinary hall, if the disciplinary hall were to be truly fair and just, who would disrespect it? But is it? The disciplinary hall has become nothing but a political tool in a certain someone's battle for power. No wonder it has no legitimacy in the eyes of the people. Sister, could you sugar-coated your words a little? Sugar-coated or not, you know what the truth is. Sister, I have always treated you with sincerity, and yet you oppose me at every turn. You're even siding with this dubious character, hee. You're still laughing? I didn't want to trouble Sister either, but she was simply so adamant about it. She was so passionate, I'd feel bad if I stopped her, so I could only let her have her way. Isn't that right, Sister? Watch with that. I've never been taken advantage of in such a way by any man since I was born. I know you just want to make him angry. Fine, I'll play along. But you aren't getting off easy either, of course. You're bleeding. No worries, she's merciless. You're Yamkai? Yes, brother, do you have something to share? Sister, you're so talented, how can such trash match up to you? Who are you calling trash? Sister, you're stepping too far into the role. Trial disciple, third layer initial foundation, how is he not trash? What right does he have to be with you, sister? Mind your own business, that's our problem. Brother, have you heard of this thing called love at first sight? You, shut up. Trash like you has no right to interrupt a conversation between sister and myself. Trash will always be trash. When I was your age, I had already reached the flowing chi realm. Look at you now, third layer initial foundations. Ha! And now, I'm at the peak of chi fusion realm. That's a difference of 2 major realms and 6 minor layers. What can you do against me? Just you wait, brother. Out of the way, Jia Hongchen. Thanks to the bunch of you of the disciplinary hall, he's injured. I have to treat his injuries immediately. Don't think for a moment that anyone will be allowed to leave today. Disciplinary hall disciples, kill anyone who tries to break out. This is an order. Sister, I know that you are stronger than me. But if you wish to leave today, you're going to have to do so over my dead body. Elders Hall. Esteemed elders, the cause and process of the situation today is as I have reported. It is the whole truth. No. It's because that Yamkai somehow obtained an artifact that was able to slice open my embroidered cloud-locking mail. He then tried to kill me. Bullshit. I'm telling the truth. Why, you stupid, lying heap of trouble-causing rubbish. You lie without a second thought. Enough. Grand Elder. We've heard about the situation. What does everyone think? What do we think? Isn't it obvious? This is merely a spar between the young ones. If so, let them work out their own problems. Why bother with the Board of Elders? Second Elder. That's where you're wrong, second brother. When Yamkai stepped in, the severity of the situation increased. In what way? Who is to blame that Wei Zhuang lost a fight under public scrutiny owing to his lack of strength? But it's not as simple as that. Yang Kai utilized an artifact to cut open Wei Zhuang's embroidered cloud-locking mail. That alone warrants punishment. It is a sect rule that no weapons should be used during sparring matches between disciples. Right you are. Wei Zhuang was wearing a defense artifact during his spar with Su Mu, no? That's a breach of the sect rules, no? How do you propose he be